I, what do you think? What do you think we're doing right now? I'd like to ask you to put your hands together, your fingertips to fingertips, thumb to thumb, and part of your palm, but loosely, lightly, and witness what's going on in the vicinity of your hands. If you don't have two hands, then just two body parts would do. Being comfortably postured that you are undisturbed and can take this time to assimilate and aspire for oneself. That's why we're here. The practices of meditation and mindfulness are also clearly on the agenda. But it is human nature that we're talking about. We're talking about self-affirmations, right? Self-suggestions done with a positive momentum, a positive voice, a voice that's sounded, that brings a dimensionality to our words, that they strike our inner being, that we feel a vibration, that they strike a chord in our souls. In this way, for instance, I am strong. 3 words, I am strong, says it all. Utilizing a simple format that's direct and strong, forceful. Doing it with a voice, focus, an attention, bringing your energy into this command. Whatever helps bring this on in oneself. It is easy to get welled up in this feeling of intensity, of awareness, feeling the warmth in the places where our body is touching, feeling an energy being produced from below, from within ourselves, from our heartbeat, from our lungs bellowing to everything that's going on, circulating of blood, digestion, all of these different processes going on, creating heat, energy, warmth, creating all kinds of energy that is exuding outward from our skin, as well as all kinds of interior connections are going on. You're hearing words. Words are energy oscillations. You're seeing, if you have your eyes open, or even if they're closed, you're seeing something. Even if it's a beautiful red orangey glow, something is energy oscillating, colors, everything that you see is the oscillating of energy. So, between the synapses in your brain, in the neural connections in your fingertips, what do you think we're doing right now, now. We're flowing through our life's journey in this moment. Alive, alert, aware, awake, coming into a greater state of self-realization, right? Be kind and open. Allow, accept, be understanding, be patient, calm, peaceful, feel tranquil. Feel a growing sense of grace, of harmony, self-illumination. Think of this body that you are thinking within, your being, your physicality as a whole. It is surrounded or draped or enclosed by, to some degree, skin. And it helps retain your shape and hold everything in. Everything inside of this enclosure. Think about the energy that's going on inside. Think about it sparkling, doing everything that you wish in the sense of sparkling in a fun way. Everything is alive and bountiful. You have done your job. You are breathing, bringing in fresh energy. This is the art of respiration. How important is it? Well, we've just said it's pretty important. And your heart. What do you think is powering your heart but electrical emanations, oscillations? What do you think? It is this. Think about what we're... Oh... Think about what we're doing right now. Finding your whole body is alive with effervescence of energy, of your life force. If you are just beginning and you hear this word shimmering, one's shimmering majesty, for instance, remember this moment and how you feel now. Feeling your foundation, your physicality in this universe, this incredible immensity that we are in. How do you conceptualize something that has no end? What do you think we're doing right now? It is inconceivable and awe-inspiring, allowing oneself to be, from your own analysis, using perhaps these words to help you feel or take into account what is. Breathing. This is a miracle. Allow it to be. Accept it for what it is. As your whole body shimmers with energy, your heart pulses, keeping the party going. The celebration is ongoing for one's whole life. Think about what you're doing all day and your practices all day. Don't make a mistake and think it is anything less. Shakespeare so kindly said, "The world is but a stage and we its actors." So, it's 24/7, baby. We're always on. Keep applying positive momentum to your being. When you find, as you will, negativity trying to creep in or take over, just remember to think about what you're doing. Remember the foundation of your being, which is all of creation. And think about the miracle that you are, that everyone is, that all things in the universe are. And be humble before this immensity. And be appreciative. This is all common sense. These are good ideas to populate into your mind's thinking all day. How lucky am I just to be alive? Keeping your feet on a foundation and developing goals and aspirations for yourself, for your practice of being the best that you can be. Follow your goals. One hand on your helm, on your steering wheel, and the other on your rudder, directing, helping to direct, helping to create new ideas and concepts inside yourself, new information to improve oneself. More goals. With every changing moment, goals are made or ideas are changed. Think about what you're doing all day, every day, knowing that it is a concept of change and takes commitment and energy to help make this increasingly so. Affirmations of kindness and understanding and empathy and compassion are very powerful and important at an early stage. And I'll let you know when it's over because it's ongoing. Who are we? But the sum total of this moment, putting more positivity into your foundation and into your ongoing current and flowing reality, moment by moment, 86,400 in a day, helps create the possibility of more. Mindfulness, meditation, techniques and concepts of the way to deal with your life, being mindful. Yes. 24/7, not a practice. It is a way of life, being mindful. Meditation is a way of life, not a practice. You determine from one moment to the next whom you are. It's not crammed into a little vignette of meditation. You know that. So you are free to expand. Namaste, namaste. Whoa, 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 whoa. Have a nice day. Practice all day. It's not practice. As you breathe, remember. As you pulse, when you feel yourself pulsing, remember. When you think and scratch your nose, remember. When you do everything as much as you can, remember. And remember in kindness and humility and grace, appreciation, understanding, compassion, that you are apt to forget because you are a multitasking human being and you've got a lot going on in this 21st century. I get it. I got it. I've been there. I am that. That's why we can have this conversation, is we have a lot of similarities. 99.6%. We are all cousins. And we are all cousins with the universe. Because all of what is of the energy of creation. You want oneness. Think about this. Think about whom you are and your basic building block, which is the primordial energy of creation. Another mystery, another awe, another sense of astonishment, another sense of reverence. It carries into our religions, our spiritual traditions, our civilizations, our rules, our regulations, our commandments, our books of wisdom. Think about what we're doing all day, all day, all day. As I breathe, as I pulse, I am humbled and appreciative. Namaste.